Hi, I am Z3rowitha3. I am the story writer and director of Radiant Star the Nothing's Rain, and also the producer of all the music on this channel. I wanted to give y'all a look into who I am and why I do what I do. I wasn't always called Z3rowitha3. I used to go by another name that I will not list here, but I used to do music on there a lot, and it was mainly Undertale AUs and Undertale adjacent music. That game really inspired me and a lot of the work I do now, and it will continue to be one of my main inspirations. At first, I really wanted to do pop music. I wanted to have songs that would get stuck in your head and be on loop, like rent-free. And I hope that my music, for some people today, it does that, even though it's not pop for the most part. I've been doing music for about 6 years now, and I've learned a lot. I've met a lot of cool people, and it's been a wonder. This has always been my passion. I have always wanted to do music since I was a little kid. And seeing now that I'm able to do this, do it the way that I'm doing it now, and seeing growth, progression, it's marvelous. And I thank all of you for that, truly. I wouldn't be here doing this if it wasn't for the constant comments that I would get every once in a while, and the likes, the views, and people in my friend group, and people who meet me and I show my stuff to, liking it and actually saying they vibed with it. The main goal with my music is to tell stories. Tell things that will get you excited. Things that you want to dance to. Things you want to imagine fight scenes with, or anything cinematic. That is the end goal of my music. And if it was able to put some sort of imagery in your head, then it's doing its job. It's doing how I intended it to work. Everything in my music, from the little melodies, the motifs, the chord progressions, the little sounds, everything has its purpose. Nothing there is left untold or left unambiguous. Everything serves a purpose, and not many people realize that. And hopefully after this, y'all are gonna be able to look back at all the music I do and see these characters were referenced way back then in the music. This melody right here, this plays this many times in this many songs, and it's amazing. I love to tell a story, and if I can tell a story, that means I can tell stories. Simple as that. But yeah, I am a person from Texas. I am currently 19 years old, about to be 20, and I want to see the world. I want to see what everything has to offer. And I want to be able to work with people. I want to be able to be alongside the greatest musicians. My personal dream is to work with Charlie Puth, because Charlie Puth has been an influence in my life for many, 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 many years. Back when I was in school, I used to do talent shows, and I sang One Call Away, and that was my opening song, and everybody sang along with it. It was like magical. That grew my spark to do this, and I don't think I would be the same if I didn't have that spark. I also have to thank my mother, because she was into a lot of great music back in the day. We used to take long road trips down the Texas roads, and we would just blast the radio, sing, do karaoke. It was marvelous, magical. And yeah, I love music. I want to be able to do more things in music. I am currently teaching myself how to do 3D animation, 3D modeling. I want to do 2D art and animations. And I want to be a jack of all trades, essentially. I want to be someone who is useful, who is great. And if me having to learn how to do all these things will make me great, then I will do that. I will strive to do that. That is my purpose. But yeah, thank you, all of you, truly, who have stuck by since the beginning, who have listened to my music, who have left comments, asking questions, and leaving likes, all that. It does show a lot to me. It does mean a lot to me. And it gives me more motivation to work on stuff like this. Because you know how life is nowadays. It's getting harder and harder. But seeing this does put a smile on my face. And it does feel like I can connect to y'all more. So, if y'all made it this far in this video, if you ever have questions about any of the stories I do, or how I do certain things in music, just leave them below. I'll answer them. I try to answer and heart as many comments as possible. Because I know how it is to be left unread or not seen by your favorite creators. I want everyone to be heard. I want everybody to be listened to. So yeah. Anyways, that concludes Get to Know Me. Get to know who is Z3rowitha3. And with that, I will see you on the flip side. Peace, everyone!